The silence of the high-stakes frontier is rarely a sign of peace. It is the held breath of a landscape waiting for the violence to resume. And in Rites of the Starling, the haunting, evocative, and dangerously kinetic second movement of Devney Perry's Shield of Sparrows saga, the world of the West is being systematically unstitched by old secrets and new lethal ambitions. Perry, the masterful weaver of tension-filled romances and atmospheric suspense, delivers a visceral, deeply intense, and heart-shattering masterpiece that elevates the stakes from personal survival to the systematic dismantling of a legacy. This isn't a story of simple redemption. It is a rapid-fire, deeply intense plunge into the logistical nightmare of navigating a landscape where the ghosts of the past are as tangible as the bullets in the chamber. The perilous collision between a protagonist's desperate need for autonomy and the suffocating, tradition-bound expectations of a ruthless, powerful elite, and the terrifying truth that when you perform the rites, you don't just secure your position, you invite the shadow of the Starling to nest in your heart. Perry hooks the audience instantly by constructing a high-stakes, hyper-focused trap. The heroine, bound by an agonizing blend of duty and desire, must navigate a terrain where every alliance is a potential knife in the back, and every whispered vow is a contract signed in blood. The narrative center zeroes in on the protagonist's methodical, high-pressure descent into the rites, a series of societal and visceral initiation rituals that demand a sacrifice of their agency to effectively wield dominion over their own life. As they traverse the windswept, isolationist landscapes of their ancestral territory and the dangerously quiet, archive-locked corridors of the ruling family, they realize that their survival is not merely a personal necessity. It is a systemic catalyst that is drawing out the most ancient, predatory forces from the dark edges of their community. The investigation into the true motive behind their forbidden heritage quickly escalates into a dangerous, high-stakes, tactical, and emotional chess match as they discover that their enemies are not just fighting for a seat at the table, they are orchestrating a total reality-resetting purge of the bloodline. Forced to juggle the logistical nightmare of maintaining a united revolutionary front, the constant, suffocating threat of social and physical sabotage, and the mounting, undeniable encounter with the cost of their own burgeoning independence, they must synthesize a new way of existing, one built on tactical deception, radical, improvised resilience, and an unyielding, purely human refusal to be dismantled by the legacy that wants them erased. Perry's writing style is unapologetically atmospheric, machine gun fast, and saturated with an intense, authentic blend of suspense technical jargon, sharp, blade-like emotional prose, and high-stakes environmental dread. She builds exceptional structural tension by pairing the mundane, aching routines of their survival, tending to the fading, tenuous peace, coordinating clandestine revolutionary meetings, and enduring the quiet, crushing weight of constant, vigilant isolation, with the chaotic, nightmare-filled assaults of the Starling's shifting, power-hungry sycophants. The story moves forward with a relentless, momentum-driven energy, turning routine analytical probes, calculated maneuvers through the territory's hidden, dust-choked basements, and tense, high-stakes standoffs with lethal, tradition-augmented enforcers into pulse-pounding steps closer to an inevitable, reality-defining confrontation. The presentation thrives on this sharp emotional focus, making every discovered alliance, every executed royal deception, and every deep-seated fear confronted feel like a high-stakes victory for the human spirit. What makes Rites of the Starling an exceptional entry in the contemporary Western suspense canon is Perry's unparalleled ability to develop a highly compelling, logic-driven heroine whose pursuit of the truth is treated as a supreme navigational asset rather than a tragic, fading memory. Watch as she transforms her experience with loss into a compass, learning to navigate the chaotic court to outmaneuver an elite that operates with absolute, terrifying precision. As the structural walls of their reality begin to collapse and the true scope of the rites danger is exposed, the pacing transforms into a breathless, heart-pounding race to maintain the shred of truth they carry before their consciousness is permanently unstitched by the territory's relentless, power-hungry machinery. The final act is an absolute masterclass in suspense, delivering a barrage of explosive realizations, shattered paradigms, and a spectacular, jaw-dropping climax that completely leaves the reader thoroughly stunned. For fans of thrillers demanding a brilliant, character-driven, and masterfully paced exploration of legacy and societal upheaval, this book delivers an unforgettable shockwave.